We have more than 6,000 accredited institutions in the United States. Those include 4-year research universities, 2-year community colleges, private institutions, public institutions, large, small. There are a wide range of options, and when you begin researching and deciding where you want to go to school, you want to consider many things. One of the things that you will want to consider is the cost of the institution. Some institutions are very expensive, others offer greater value. Cost doesn't always equate to quality. That's something that's very important to keep in mind. You'll want to think about location and the weather of that area. Size of institution is another consideration. Large universities often offer a lot of great facilities, but may not offer the personal contact that some students need to be successful. Smaller institutions are often wonderful places to study where you will get a lot of one-on-one attention with your faculty members. And perhaps more importantly, when you begin your research, you want to look at programs. You want to make sure that you are looking at institutions that have programs that you're interested in. Rankings of universities is also very important consideration. However, ranking should not be looked at as the sole determining factor. I think it's important that students take the time to look for some independent sources of information that go beyond a website or simply the rankings. Perhaps you've had a friend or classmate who has gone overseas to study who can provide you with information that will help you make the best decisions for yourself. The first piece of advice is as you make your decision as to which institutions you are interested in applying to, you begin to apply early. Applying early is very important. Many institutions are not able to award federal financial aid to international students, so those funds that go to support international students must come from the institution itself. They're fairly limited. So it's important that you apply early and get your application in. I think it's also important that you apply to a number of institutions, that you don't limit yourself to just 1 or 2 institutions. Perhaps you look at applying to 3, 4, maybe 5 or more institutions with the goal that you'll be casting a broad net to get the largest scholarship possible. Admissions is often very competitive at many institutions in the United States. Again, you will want to get your application in early, and you want to make sure that your application stands out. If your application requires a statement of purpose, make sure that you spend a great deal of time preparing that statement of purpose and have a professional look at it and review it before you submit it. Many students come with similar GPAs, similar test scores, and similar language abilities. Therefore, you will want to make sure that you spend the time necessary to show those admissions officers that you are a unique candidate that is willing to become involved in the campus community and who will succeed with the programs they have to offer.